Hi everybody, this is Greg with AgeVerify, and in this video I'm going to walk you through adding in our AgeVerify plugin into a CS cart website. So to begin with, here in my browser I have two tabs open. The first one here you likely recognize is the CS cart dashboard, and the second tab that we're going to need to have access to is the AgeVerify website. You can get there by going to ageverify.com or ageverify.co. And we'll need to access this website later on in the video so that we can get our code that we're going to then copy and paste over into our CS cart website. So to begin with, here from our CS cart dashboard, the top right hand corner here, you've got a series of menu options. We want to go to the design menu option. If you just hover over it, you get this sub menu here. And from design, we're going to go down to layouts. When we get the layouts, we're going to go ahead and click on layouts. And it brings up the editing layout panels. And this is everything that's on your website today. And so what you want to do is scroll down until you locate the panel here titled footer. You can see that right down here called footer. And then within this footer, we have several different grids. And what we want to do is just find one of these grids. It really doesn't matter which one. And when we hover over it, on the left-hand side here, you can see we get these menu options: add grid or block, grid options, or activate and deactivate grid. And what we want to do is we actually want to add a block. So if you hover over the plus icon here, we'll go to add grid or block, and that'll open this option for us to add block, and we'll click on that, add block. And adding block to grid pop-up shows up here. So we have two options here: use existing block or create new block. We're going to create a new block, so I'll go ahead and click on that. And then from the create new block, we want to scroll down until we locate the HTML block, which you can see right here, HTML block, any HTML content. We're going to go ahead and click on that. And we're going to add a new block. So we want to title this name. We're going to go ahead and just title it AgeVerify. You can really title it anything. You can title it Age Verification, it doesn't matter. And from once you have it titled here, you're going to click on the content option. You can see that right here. This button says content. We'll click on content. And now we're ready for our AgeVerify code. So what we want to do is go over to the AgeVerify tab. And from the AgeVerify website, we'll click on the Get Started link right here. And we have a variety of templates to suit various businesses, so scroll through these and find one that meets your needs. For this demo here, we're going to go ahead and use Translucent. It's our most popular template, and it's really the most applicable to a variety of businesses. So we'll click on the Learn More button here. And within each of our templates, we have demos that you can take a look at. Here's one that would be date of birth. Here's one that's an age button prompt. And then we have 3 tiers of service. We have the basic version, which is free to use. It is ad supported, and you can see that ad right here, and this is roughly how it would look on your website. The second option here is the pro version. It's the same templates as the basic version. The only difference is that the ads are removed. And then we have a custom tier of service as well, and we'll add in your branding, your company colors, logos, fonts, any sort of extra items you want, like geolocation or foreign languages, multiple languages, etc. We can build it really to meet any requirement. But for the purpose of this demo, we're going to stick with the basic version. And we'll scroll down here, and we have this button that says click for instructions. So we'll click that. And this is going to bring up our code configurator and installation instructions page. So the first item here says select template background. Translucent is already selected since we selected that on the previous screen, but you could change it here if you wanted to. If you wanted to switch to a different template, you could select any of these. And when you make changes with these configurations, you can see those how it's going to look on your website here on the right side. But we'll stick with translucent. And it says select your website platform is the next option, and we'll click that. And we're going to choose CS cart. Select your method format. So this is how you want to prompt your user. So there's 2 different options here. Well, there's actually 3, but there's really 2 different styles. Age button prompt. If you click on that, you can see that here. And it shows the text and the buttons. And all these options, by the way, are editable and configurable, all the text. So if you want to put this in a foreign language or a different language other than English, you can easily do that. That's the age button prompt. If you wanted to do a date of birth input, we have 2 formats: month, day, year, which is common in the United States, or day, month, year, which is most common outside of the United States. So you would select that, and you can see how that looks as well. But we'll stick with age button prompt. And so we have some additional custom settings here. And again, if you want to change the prompt text or the button text, you can make those changes here. If you want to put it into if you want to use different verbiage, or if you want to use an alternate language besides English, you can do that. And you can see that when we make these changes, you can see it in real time here, how it will look over here. So I just edited the word welcome and changed it to hello, and you can see that up here as well. Once you get this configured exactly how you want it, part 2 of 2, installation instructions, and it gives this paragraph of red code here, and you simply want to highlight that code with your mouse. And once you've got that highlighted, you can right click it and choose copy, or you can simply hit Command C if you're on a Mac, or Control C if you're on a Windows computer, and copy that to your clipboard. And once you've got that copied, we're going to go back over to the CS Cart admin panel here, and again, we're on the content. We've got our editor here. The first thing we want to do, we've got this very first option here that says HTML. If we hover over it, and it's got these 2 brackets, we want to click on that, and the editor turns black, which is exactly what we want. And once that's black, and we've got our cursor flashing in there, we're just simply going to paste in that code that we took from the AgeVerify website directly here in the editor. And once we've got that code pasted in, we will just hit Create down here on the bottom right-hand corner. Hit Create. And that's it. We've added it to our website. If you want to view this in your website, you can just simply grab your URL, go over here, we'll add a new tab, and it'll load here. And there it is. There's my website with my age verification prompt on it. And you can see it's got the enter button and the exit button. If I hit the enter button, prompt goes away, and I can access my website. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to contact us. We'd be happy to answer them, and we try to get back to all inquiries within 24 hours. Thanks.